Well, first things first, the topics that we chose today are very, very important topics that are imperative for our team to learn, for our business to grow. So one of the first things that we want to talk about today is how to do a three-way call with your upline. I know a lot of times people sometimes they get so excited, so they just call their upline with that person on the phone like, listen, can you close this person for me? Or they might give their, or they might call their upline and say, listen, I got a three-way call in 2 minutes. Can you jump on? And it's kind of unfair to your upline because we're reaching out trying to help everybody on our team. And if you're not if we're not setting an appointment or setting a set time, it's kind of like throwing us under the bus. We're not prepared. So first things first, when you have a prospect on the line that you want your upline to speak to, the first thing that you should do is definitely have them listen to the 24-hour recorded call. Your upline is not here to completely tell every person about the business. It takes way too long, and it's kind of inconsiderate because it's draining to do that with every single person. We have a pre-recorded team call. I'm going to give you guys the number when you're ready so that everybody can have this number for their future prospects to listen to this call. Guys, this number is 518-777-4062. And for all the leaders, most of the people that we ask to come to the line where we can actually see your face are people that we consider leaders on our team. So if the people on your team missed the number, just make sure that you personally have it written down and you can share it with the team after the call. So once again, the number is 518-777-4062, okay? So once your prospect, when your prospect, well actually, let me say this. Before you even put your prospect on the 24-hour call, you want to make sure that you set a good time that's good for not only you but your upline to close right after they listen to this call. That's the first step. Second step is putting your person on the 24-hour opportunity call so they can hear about the business so your upline is not having to explain everything. Number three, you kind of have to edify the person that is doing the 24-hour call, and you also have to edify the person who is closing the prospect. So a lot of times when I'm using this 24-hour call, I'm saying, listen, this lady is a 7-figure earner. She is someone who mentors me in the business. I highly respect her opinion, and I love what she's doing here with TLC. So she's the perfect person for you to listen to about the business. And I'll do a three-way with that person. So, you'll say, listen, the call is about to start in a few minutes. Let me go ahead and put you on the call. You call that person on three-way. Let them listen to the call. As soon as the call is over, you click over and say, listen, I got the perfect person who I need you to speak to. Give me 1 second. You call your upline. When your upline gets on the phone, let's just say your prospect's name is Janet. You may say, Janet, listen, I knew that you would have a lot of questions. So before we even got to that point, I wanted to add someone to the line who's someone who I also consider to be a mentor. This person is, making trails in his business. She knows a whole lot more about it than I do. Well, you don't necessarily have to say that. You don't have to say that, but you want to edify. This person is a leader. This person works this business every single day. She's highly informed on the company, and she's generating the income that and you also have told me you wanted to make. So that's why I have her on the line. So when you edify people, make sure you're calling out all the great things that this person is doing for the team. And so your prospect knows who they're speaking to. If you just get on the line and say, hey, Janet, I want you to speak to my upline, Carla. She's going to be like, well, who's Carla? And why should I feel like what she's saying is important? She doesn't know who she is, and that's why it is imperative that you learn how to edify. So no matter what, when you get someone on the three-way, they know they're talking to someone who is impactful and effective in this business, okay? Now, another thing that I want to talk to you guys about is qualifying your prospect. Guys, everybody that you tell about the opportunity is not supposed to be a business partner. And a lot of times people openly let us know, like, listen, I'm not interested, but we get so excited and we know what our business has to offer people, and we kind of throw them under the rug, like, let me put you on the phone with someone. No, the person is saying, listen, I just want to order some tea. Or listen, I just heard about it, I wanted to hear a little bit of information, but I'm not so sure this is the best time. Anything along those lines, you know that this person, that they're not really ready. And even if you sell them, that's why we have a lot of people in our back office that have either cut off their auto ship or haven't moved in a business like you really want them to because they told you from the beginning it's not a good time. So we always have to keep that in mind. Make sure you qualify your prospect and make sure you're listening at all times to what your future business partner is letting you know from the beginning, okay? So, Carla, do you want to go ahead and go over the Fast Start Fridays?
Mm-hmm. Yep, I can go ahead and go over that. Everybody who is on my team, you guys are probably already familiar with this video, but those of you who are viewing from Sierra's side of the team, if you can go to YouTube and type in Fast Start Fridays with an S, it's going to pop up the very first video, Fast Start Fridays. That's something that you want to give your signups when they first get started in the business. It's something that they need to complete within their first 24 hours. It's going to show them how to set up their back office properly. It's going to show them how to order their debit card. It's going to show them how to set up their preferred placement legs. It's also going to show them how to set up their 2 free marketing systems that they get with the company, the GoTLCDiet.com as well as the GoRenique.com. A lot of people have been telling me they don't know how to set those marketing systems up or where to even locate them. So if they watch that Fast Start Fridays training, it's literally a video of me going through the entire steps, showing you my screen, exactly where to click on, how to set up all of those things. So that's extremely important. It's also going to go through how to, email corporate your social security card if you need to earn commissions over $600. It's going to go through all of that stuff that's very important that every IBO and TLC must know. So that's important to go over. Okay, so you want to start the back office training, Sierra, and I'll share my screen. Okay, hold on one second.
And we can go straight to not the back office, but the website first.
Okay. Hold on. One second. I'm trying to share it. There's like a bunch of screens that just popped up. Hold on. Let me try again.
Sometimes.
Okay. How is this looking to you when I click on it? Is it looking like a bunch of screens that just opened up?
Yes, it is. It's doing that.
Okay. Hold on. What the? Oh,
let me see if mine will do it. Okay. Let me see. I think I could share from this side, Carla.
Yeah, try it on yours, and then I'll just click on it. Okay, yeah, yours is showing up better.
Okay. So, team, the first thing that you want to understand is how to get a 50%, how to get 50% of your money back when you're purchasing a product. Now, if you do it from your back office, you will not get 50% of your money back. If you do it from your website, you will. So, what you want to do is simply come to your website with your name at the top. You want to click shop. Proceed like you're putting in an order. So guys, with this drop down menu, for those of you who want to know what countries we're currently in, what countries we currently ship to, all you have to do is go to shipping country option when you're either enrolling or purchasing, and it will tell you every country that's listed here is a country that we legally operate in with customers, business partners, and people who, like I said, just customers. So going back to home, for those people that are on the line that are in different countries and you want to know where our corporate offices are, you simply click Contact Us, and it will tell you where our corporate office is in the East Coast. It will tell you where our corporate office is on the West Coast. It will tell you where it is in Mexico, Colombia, El Salvador, Bolivia. Every country where we currently have a corporate office, it gives you the address and the number, all of the information. So if you ever decide to travel and go different places, you know exactly where your business, where the headquarters of your business is operating out of. So, guys, there are actually 3 different ways that you can join, that people can sign up in your business. I'm gonna show you how to get to all of them one by one, but this is one of the first ways that people can actually sign up with you here. It's called Join Now. They simply just go to your website, they click Join Now, and they can be a part of Total Life Changes. Now, the only thing about them clicking Join Now is they fall anywhere either to your left or to your right, depending on where your preferred place inside is. So I hardly ever like for people to go to my link. I like to get their information or do it with them on the phone so I can strategically place that person where they need to be to help the team. So if somebody's having problems getting into their back office, you simply just click Members. Your username is more than likely your IBO number. You enter your password, and you go ahead to your back office. Now, our back office, as everyone can see, has recently been revamped with a brand new design that is very much up to speed. And we have some cool new tools that we can use to promote our business, which I love. Guys, shopmytlc.com. You guys can come here and you can get your paraphernalia. You can get your TLC bags for your laptops. You can also purchase your own personalized TLC business cards, and you can get your Momentum magazine. Now, team, a lot of your upline and all, especially under 30, there are several of us in this magazine. Use this magazine as a tool to promote. You get a few of them for $42.50. You get 20 magazines. I'm sorry, you get 10 magazines. It comes with the Momentum Opportunity DVD in the magazine that is packed with testimonies and stories from a lot of our top earners. And you can also get your IASO t-shirts, which are so cute. So closing out of that, let's go to commissions. Okay, now this is a Dub website, so I mean not a Dub, but this is a Dub back office. So this is for someone who is, you know, not necessarily active in the business or work in the business, I should say. So guys, when you are trying to see what your points are on a daily basis, you click commissions, scroll to the bottom of the page, and this right here, my friends, is considered your binary. Now, LV stands for left volume, okay? And RV stands for right volume. This shows you how much volume you have on your right leg and how much volume you have on your left leg. So, of course, when you're building your organization, you know that based on looking at this person right here, if this was my personal back office, I would know that I would need to spend a grand amount of time building and placing people on my left side because my right leg has already surpassed what I'm doing volume-wise on the left, okay? Now, guys, when I'm enrolling people, it is so important that you get your personally enrolled's IBO number and their password. You know, one of the key ways to maximizing our compensation plan is building out all of our personally enrolled and their personally enrolled's binary. So what you need, one of the tips that I could give you to make sure you're building out each person's binary is getting their username and password, knowing what their average points are on their right leg and left leg weekly. So you know that every single time you have someone that you need to enroll into the business, you know that you will go into your back office and place them on their weaker side. And I know that sounds a little confusing. I will show you guys shortly what I mean by that. Also, guys, when it comes to you understanding where out of the 5 ways that we get paid your commission is coming from, this person does not have a lot of commission, but just based on this one right here, all you do is click View Statement. Your back office breaks down every single element. So it shows you, you know, on your first level where you're getting paid from. It shows you from all your personally enrolled, you know, how much percentage you're getting. It shows you, you know, if your check is just simply retail sales. It breaks down out of all the 5 ways that you get paid where your weekly income is coming from. So that's important. If you guys don't understand how your check accumulated, how it did, or why it didn't accumulate how it did, this will give you a view on why it looks like how it does. Okay, so let's scroll up and let's go to TLC prepaid MasterCard, okay? Now, Carla definitely goes over this on her video. This person, it will not, this person has already signed up for their debit card, so of course, it's only giving me the option to log into my Payoneer account, but normally this will look a little something like, it'll have a link here that says sign up here for your debit card, or you can receive a check and leave it, or you can receive direct deposit. I'm sorry. You can receive direct deposit. That is an option. Now, if you don't choose direct deposit and you don't choose the TLC debit card, the company will automatically mail you a check, okay? If direct deposit is something that you prefer, I will tell you that direct deposit does charge $20 every time they load your income weekly, so that's definitely not the best idea. The debit card, it actually does charge you a fee of $1, which is not bad at all, especially since we all on this line are gaining to be six-figure earners. And the check, of course, they just automatically mail it to you, which is not an issue as well. So I hope you guys learned a lot about how to maneuver through commissions. Now let's scroll down to orders. How to go through the order page. Now, when you are interested in putting in a new order for yourself, all you do is go to orders, click new order, and it will allow you to pick and choose what products you want. Now, guys, when you order out of your back office, you know that you are getting all of the points. Now, this is something new that they have added to the back office. The gym bag is new, but one thing that I want to share with you guys is, guys, when you're signing people up into the business, you actually get more points in the binary for signing them up with packages that are already put together. And what I mean by that is the 25-pack of tea. That's a multi-pack. The 50-pack of tea is a multi-pack. And, of course, you know, you have your basic multi-packs that include a variety of different products, but you get more volume. If someone comes into your business and you customize their order, let's just say they don't want what's in the multi-pack. Let's just say they want some resolution. Let's say they want some Gano or NutriBurst or Chewy, whatever, or Strike Up. You only get half of the points when you customize their order. So it's always more ideal to have them start their business with a multi-pack so they can try a variety of different products and let them go back to their website to order their products. They'll get half of their money back, and they'll be able to choose without compromising the points that you need to build. Now, if you guys take a look at this little blue writing underneath these multi-packs, what this is basically saying is, if you came into this business and you signed up for less than $1,500 and you go and you purchase a $1,500 pack of tea, your upline will receive a fast start bonus of $750. Okay? If you came in, let's just say you came in at $40, right? Any pack, any multi-pack that you get from your back office, based on the fact that you have not signed up in the business for any of these packs, your upline will get the fast start bonus of you enrolling at this price, okay? So this is just for those of you who are interested in selling the garments. You cannot buy the garments in the back office until you have purchased a transformation kit. It gives you a really cool binder. It gives you a flip chart of your business, so you're promoting a team calendar, 2 DVDs, and a measuring chart. So it's definitely beneficial to have. I have it. I've been able to actually definitely use my calendar and my flip chart when I'm doing my presentations, and it's a very savvy way of promoting your business. People definitely look at you like you're a professional when you are promoting your business the right way. So that goes all the way back to being a product of the product. I'm not going to go too much into that. And the last thing that guys, if you haven't ordered your Slim PM, please go ahead. Anytime we have new products that launch in the back office, you got to be the first ones to order it, because you got to know how this thing works. Okay? So now, since we're still in orders, the last thing I'm going to go over before I pass it to Carla is how to work your business on an everyday basis. So what I do when I wake up in the morning, this tends to be my everyday activity. I go to my personally enrolled performance. And I may say, okay, I have 5 people here that I personally enrolled, which is great. one is on my right, all 4 are on my left. These people are active. You know, these people are not. None of these people are binary qualified. Okay, awesome. So I know that first thing in the morning, I'm going to call Brandon. I'm going to say, hey, Brandon, man, you call me. No, you say, hey, Brandon, I just wanted to call and check on you. You know, when you signed up in this business, you told me that this is something that you definitely want to help out with your family. So I know that the only way I can help you in this business is if you're active. And not only being active, I need to help you find 2 people away, because I need 2 people, one on your left, one on your right away, because I need to make sure you're generating a check every single week in this business. Okay? If I'm calling David, I might say, hey, David, what's going on, man? I know you're in the music business and you're very busy, but you told me you wanted several streams of income, and I'm here to help you with that. I'm so glad that you're active so I can continue to stack people in your organization, but it's not really going to benefit you unless you are binary qualified, which means you need to have 1 person on the left and 1 person on the right. So that's kind of the way you want to communicate with your team, guys. It's never about you. It's always about them. So when you gear the conversation towards what they said they wanted out of this business, what it is that they need to continue to grow, they're more prone to continue to build their organization. So, guys, that's how you work your business on an everyday. I'm going to pass it on to Carla so she can talk to you about how to test your projected auto ship. Carla, you could go ahead and take it away.
Alrighty. Okay. Did you click on it?
Yeah, it's loading up now.
Okay, so another very effective tool that we have in our back office is the projected auto ship volume. Now, this is used in order to project what your auto ship volume is going to be for the following month for everybody in your entire downline. So we know that when we first sign up somebody into the business, when we get a fast start bonus, we only get a portion of that volume up front because we're getting a commission, right? So then that following month, we get the full volume for that order. Or if that person has a different auto ship, we get the full volume for whatever their auto ship is. So if you click on projected auto ship volume, it's going to show you not only the people you brought into the business, but everybody in your entire downline, what their volume was for that previous month and projected for the following month. So say, for example, today I brought in 5 people into the business, and 5 people in my downline brought in 5 people into the business. And I have 10 new people in the business that we all got partial volume for because we all received fast start bonuses on those people we brought into the business. So next month, for the month of September, is going to project a different auto ship volume because we're going to get the full volume for those people now. So if you click on this projected auto ship volume, we're just getting into August, so this is going to show all this August volume for this person. So if you see, for example, on August 7th, and their right leg is projecting 520 in volume. That's the full volume that they're going to get for everybody in their entire downline. Last month, it was only a portion of that. So this is a good way to, you know, calculate what your volume is going to be when you're trying to hit rank, right? So you can easily, you know, look at what the pay period is going to be and add up all of those volume points so you can see how much volume you have and how much volume you need in order to hit the rank that you're trying to hit for that week. Okay? So that's all I have to say about that link. Okay, can you go to the auto ship one now?
Yes, ma'am.
And just to let you guys know, we're going to open it up for questions at the end. So if you have a question about any of these tabs that we went over so far, just note it really quickly, and then at the end, we'll be able to answer any of your questions. Okay, so for auto ship, a lot of people don't know how to edit their auto ship or change it. All you have to do is literally click right there, the view and edit button. If you click on that, you'll be able to change your credit card information. If you change your address for a certain credit card, you can change that right there. You can change whatever products that you want for your auto ship just by clicking edit. Okay? This is where you go to change all of that. And if you want to change your auto ship date, you also have the option to do that. So right here where Sierra's clicking right now, this is going to show all the products. So if you want to change your auto ship product, make sure that you change the quantity on the product that you already have selected first, and then select whatever new product that you want to order. That's the way that you update that one completely.
What I learned is if you change your anniversary date, which is the date, the actual date that you signed up, and you change it for a later date, you will miss income in that pay period. because it's looking like throughout that entire month you didn't pay your auto ship. So what I recommend is you don't even adjust your auto ship date, because I would not want it to be an issue with my pay ever.
Right.
Okay.
That's correct. Thank you for stating that, 'cause that's really important for them to know. Also, guys, don't change your period, like she just said, don't change your auto ship date. But a lot of people have, just in case your auto ship didn't go through this month, for example, all you have to do is place a personal order, and that's going to make you eligible this month to earn commissions. So back in that last tab where she shows you orders, okay, so right here where you see orders, all you have to do is place a new order. So if for any reason your auto ship doesn't go through this month, maybe you didn't have all the funds on your card, or for whatever reason, if you get that email and TLC says your auto ship did not go through for this month, you don't have to panic. All you have to do is just log into your back office that same day, go to new order, and place the personal order. That's it. Then you're done. You're eligible to earn your commissions for that month. Okay, so now you can go back to the organization tab. So earlier, Sierra mentioned that there are 3 different ways for you to enroll a new rep into your business. The first way she showed you earlier was just to click the Join Now button, and that's when they're going to automatically fall all the way to your left leg and fall all the way to your right leg. Now, there's also this option right here where it says Enroll New Rep. That's when you can manually sign people up into the business. Now, if you give out forms, like if you have a tea party or something like that, and you give out enrollment forms to people, you can now go into your back office and place those people into your organization manually by just clicking on Enroll New Rep. And they're still going to fall the exact same way, either all the way to your left leg at the bottom or all the way to your right leg. But now you have the power to manually enroll these people into your business by clicking on Enroll New Rep. And then she's going to show you the third way in a minute. Yep, okay, thanks. Now right here where it says personally enrolled report, now this is going to allow you to see everybody that you personally enrolled into the business. So everybody doesn't always fall into your graphical downline light right away when you first bring them into the business. It might take 24 hours for them to show up in your graphical downline, but they show up immediately under personally enrolled report. And then sometimes once you build a large organization, people can get lost. It's too hard to click the graphical downline to see everybody who you personally enrolled. But if you click right here, it's going to give you a list of everybody who you personally brought into the company. It's going to show you their rep numbers. You can see their phone numbers here, what their rank is, the date they joined, and their email information in case you need to reach out to them. And then the last one I want to touch base on before I pass it back to Sierra is the downline report. Okay, so the downline report is also another thing that's going to show you your genealogy for your entire downline. It's only going to show you the people, like where you see these names at right here on the screen, and then you see stars for the other ones. Where you see the names at, those are the people who you personally enrolled into the business. The stars are the people that they brought into the business. But if you can look in that second column where it says ID number, and then it says an L next to it or an R, it's just going to show you which leg they're in under you and under the person who's under them. So I can't see that name on the screen, it's kind of small, but that third person, Barnett, for example, that person is showing them that they're in your left leg, and then those stars under them is showing you that those people are in their left leg, because every time someone comes into the business, everybody gets a left leg and a right leg. So this is a way to see where those people are under their legs, if that makes any sense. So your personally enrolled people is going to show you who their personally enrolled people are and which legs they fall in. So that's a good way to keep track of that under this tab. And so I'm going to pass it back over to Sierra so she can show you guys the other way to enroll people into the business.
All right, guys. So let's take a look at the graphical downline. This is one of the most impactful tools that we have in the business. Now, what I want to talk to you guys about is a lot of us did not know how to actually stack our legs in a business. So most of our graphical downlines tend to look like this. Everybody's either stacked to the left or building to the outside right. Everyone is stacked to the left and building to the outside right. But what we're doing is when we build that way, we're not actually building up our binary. So for example, based on looking at this person's binary, which we talked about, I don't know why this is, based on looking at this person's binary. And guys, this is why I said it's so important to have all your personally enrolled people's password and IBO, because I could go on one of my personal enrolled back office and say, okay, this person's left side is weak and his right side is so strong. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to their graphical downline. I'm going to find their left side, and I'm going to start stacking my people to the left. Okay? What that's going to do is going to help this person build up their binary, and it's going to increase your binary check match bonus. That is how you max out the compensation plan, by building up each person you personally enroll's binary, so that you can max out on the 50% check match, guys. That's where most of the income in this business, that's where 90% of your income is coming from, unless you are a retail queen or king, okay? So a lot of people didn't really know what these symbols meant in the back office, and if you just simply click legend, it'll break down what each of these symbols mean. Because this is his back office, everyone who has this double man symbol, this is his personally enrolled people. Now, if they have this little box here with the arrow, that lets you know this person is still on auto ship. If you see this little man with this exclamation point, this is a new enrolled person. This is someone who actually canceled their auto ship. This is someone who's actually this is you actively in the business, okay? Because you can see that's the only one with that there, okay? So now you guys understand what that means. But like I said, if this is my personally enrolled, what I would do is I would go to the left side, and because this person is binary qualified up under them, I just might place a person right there. Or because I see this person is active working the business, I might just place a person right here because I see this person is still committed to auto ship. Okay? So let's close out of this. And guys, that is how you stack people in the binary. It's best that when you're enrolling people to take their paper application, because a lot of times it takes a little bit more training to understand how that works. So it's best to take a paper application, get with your upline, and help them position your new business partner so they can actually help you place them in the back office, okay? So last thing that we want to talk about is, how are you communicating with your team? A lot of us have team pages on Facebook, but one of the things that I notice is very effective is people need to know that you are committed to them for them to be committed to you and also be committed to the business. So what I do is every single person that enrolls into my business, or every person that contacts me for help in the business or whatever, or that I know that's on my first and second level, I add them to a mass text messaging app. Okay? And what that basically does is, anytime that I have, hold on, let me stop screen sharing. Anytime there's a conference call or a training or a one-on-one or whatever, I can communicate with my whole team at one time. It's very effective. And the groups are effective on Facebook as well, but everybody's not online. So what happens with that person who doesn't even like to be on Facebook, or they don't market their business online at all? You've completely left them out of forms of communicating with them because they don't know what's going on. They're not online, okay? Next thing that I recommend, as far as having your team schedule of all the calls and all the hangouts, and what I do is it's a website called easytexting.com. For everybody that's on the line right now, you can write this down. It's called easytexting, texting.com, and it allows you to put all of the calls for the week in this format, and what it does is it automatically texts you the call, the number, the time, if you're on Eastern Standard, Central Standard, and it makes it easy so you're not spending all this time out of your day creating these text messages. So you go to easytexting.com, you create your schedule for the week, and it continues to play every single week, and it doesn't stop. And it's easy for you to keep your team organized and keep your time freed up so you can continue to build and allow your team to grow. Another thing that you can use, if you go to personally enrolled under your back office, it's they give you all of your personally enrolled's email address. So also another thing that you can do is you can start organizing your email addresses in a MailChimp. So if there's any important information coming out, you can also send one email and communicate with your whole team at one time. So guys, I hope everyone on the line got some great information tonight. For everyone that is on the call, that is actually visible on the screen, we want to open up the lines right now so we can start answering questions that you guys may have to share with your team.
Yeah. Anybody got any questions about anything we went over so far?
And
Hello?
anybody that's not up here, you can ask the questions on the side, and we can answer your questions on the side of the group chat. Sorry about that, Dawn.
No, you're good. I don't have any questions per se, but one of the things that you guys went over, and we didn't really touch on it a whole bunch, was carryover volume. And if a person misses that auto ship, they lose that carryover volume as well. So that's important. How you showed how that person's back office you were in, how you showed that, you know, one side was really strong, and that's probably because of the continued carryover volume, possibly. But if a person misses that auto ship, they lose all that carryover volume as well. And, you know, as we know, that carryover volume helps you hit ranks too. I just wanted to add that in there.
Okay. Guys, and he's right. We didn't really touch on carryover volume. And also, guys, if you're binary qualified and one of your people they cancel their auto ship and they're not active and you're not binary qualified for that pay period, you also will lose your carryover volume. Now, the best way that I can explain to you what carryover volume is it's like money in the bank. Carryover is the difference between the volume in your left leg and in your right leg. So, for example, looking at, let me see. What's the best way? How can I share? Let me screen share with you guys really quickly. So, looking at this person's back office, right? Let me just show you. Okay, let's get in here really, really quickly. Okay, carryover is the difference between the volume that you have in your weaker leg and your stronger leg. So we know that this person has like 2,400 and whatever, 80, whatever points worth of carryover volume as of this week. As this week closes out, this person will have that many points worth of carryover volume, and it's like money in the bank because carryover volume is not really beneficial for you unless this left leg balances out or catches up or passes this right leg in volume. So, for example, if this left leg starts gaining volume in a fast way, and the following week this leg actually produces 3,000 points in volume, what will happen is your carryover bank will release however many points, 4,000, what is it? Whatever, you know what I mean. They will your carryover will release 400 points and some change to balance your legs out, so you're still getting paid on it. Or, you know, if this left leg goes all the way up to executive, which is 5,000 points in volume, and this right leg remains at 2,500 points, you will be able to take 25 additional points out of your carryover volume to help you hit executive. That's how carryover works. Does that make sense? Is everybody sure?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So does anyone else have any other questions?
I have a question. This is Joyce. I think you may have touched on this, but what could be some of the reasons if an individual say, "Oh, I did not get my commission for this week, and I know that I placed an auto ship order, or my auto ship order did go in, but I do know one of the reasons could be because the date was moved." Could there be any other reason why an individual would not get paid for that previous week, especially if they're going through their website to place orders?
Yes, there could be several reasons why that could have happened. Their auto ship date could have been moved. What else? I just had a good reason, but I just forgot that fast. Carla, what's some other reasons? What's some other ways? I had something that I just forgot.
Well, I know on my team a few people, if they earned over $600 and they didn't send in their Social Security card, then they weren't paid for that week. And then once they sent it in, it was released.
Yep. If that person didn't put their social security number in when enrolling, guys, if people hesitate when giving you their social, it draws out the process for them to get paid. People need to know when they're signing up in a business. You do not have future access to their social after you finish enrolling them, but it is a business and the company needs to be able to identify who they are in order for them to get paid. So one of the reasons why they might not have got paid also is they didn't put their social in, you know?
Thank you. Thank you, ladies.
You're welcome. Anybody else have any other questions? No? Alrighty. Well, then I guess that's going to conclude our training for this week. Sierra, I think we should go over some offline marketing training next week for our next Wednesday hangout. So we were just covering most of the basics this week, guys, and this is going to be recorded, so you have full access to review this whole training on YouTube if you want. It'll be the same link that you clicked on tonight, but it'll take you to YouTube to watch it over again if you missed anything. Don't forget to check out the Fast Start Fridays video on YouTube and pass that on to your teams who just signed up. And then, yeah, next week we'll go over offline marketing training.
All right, team. We had a great fun, ladies, tonight, and we look forward to hearing from you guys soon. Talk to you later.
Later.
Thank you.